Welcome back to Java programming with me, Dylan. You love me. What we're going to get into today, we're going to get into method parameters and method returns. So let's jump into Eclipse here. So I got us a class and a package all ready for us somewhere in here, right here. What is a parameter? A parameter is something you want to give to someone. So for an example, I go to a store, I give a store some money to buy an item of some sort. So the parameter would be the money I gave to the store clerk. So to show that, let's make a method real quick. So create public void add numbers, and don't forget your curly braces here, and the parameters are going to go in these parentheses here. So you're going to put a data type of any sort, then put a name for it, which I'm going to use num1, then put a second one. You're going to separate those with a comma, then put another data type and num2. So we can actually use this inside the method now. So let's create a temporary variable. So let's put temp num. This is just going to hold our last number, so our final number after adding number 1 and number 2. So temp num equals num1 plus num2, semicolon. And then to show you that it worked, let's print it out on the screen. Okay, let's run our, oh yeah, whoops, forgot the main method here. Let's write that. Shouldn't take any time at all. Forgetting how to do this already. Static void string args. Now we got to make the class here and just name it. I'm going to get into classes next tutorial, so just copy what I have here. It's going to make more sense once I go over it. So then let's call that method. And for the parameters, this is where we're going to give the method numbers. So let's put 15 and 5. So we know what's gonna it's supposed to add up to, 20. 15 plus 5 equals 20. So let's run this program and see if it works. And look right there, we got a 20. So that's how parameters work. You can actually put more than just int, but this is for just an example. So what is a return? Switching gears here. A return is something when you ask a method to return something to you. So like in a trade, like if you give somebody something, you expect them to give you another item in return. So to represent that, instead of putting this here, what we're going to do is put return, but also we got to change this first. We got to change it to int. Return the temp num. Alright, and the way we're going to do this is for our we got to create another int here so we can put this method, the return right here, to equal this int. So let's put int temp second. I don't know. So now all we have to do is temp sec equals b.addNumber. So once we call this method, it's going to return temp num to equal temp sec. And to show you that it worked, we should get the same number, 20. So type in temp sec here So we should still get 20. And look, nothing has changed, but we changed the code, so we know that it worked. Well, that's all I wanted to get into in returns and parameters. Next tutorial, we're going to go over classes and constructors, so be ready for that when I have the time to do it. So, till next time, programmers out there.